Just need a couple crunchies to ignite the fire. I'm just really hungry and they're sitting in my bag peeking out. I mean, I know I'm not the only one that can't resist, so I'm not ashamed whatsoever. I am a cheataholic. Diet Coke to wash it down. Okay, I'm definitely fueled now. So the topic I want to get into today is very straightforward. It's praying. The reason I want to speak on this is because I had a little realization in the car on the drive to work the other day around why I fall out of the habit or have fallen more out of the habit at times over the years with not praying routinely every day and speaking with God. It's so important to keep communicating with Him. And I guess in my mind, it's as simple as I truly believe people are afraid of not praying perfectly, if that makes sense. As you read the Bible, you get to know that Jesus is a human being, just like everyone else. He may be God's son, but He also knows the human emotions that we deal with. And I don't know, I think some of it is intimidation. For me, there will be times when I'm praying and then I kind of just get lost in thought or like teeter off in my own mind and kind of just stop in the middle of my prayer. And I don't really know why. And I really wanted to start thinking about that, because the only way I can rationalize that in my mind is thinking, oh, well, you know, God is everything. He's perfect. So shouldn't we speak properly to Him or speak clearly, perfectly? Why shouldn't we be speaking perfectly with God? And that's just so far from the case. I mean, think about it. How many times have you stopped in the middle of a conversation with Jesus? Realistically. I know sometimes I feel like a ditz. I absolutely just fall off the wagon in the middle of my prayer because either I start overthinking or I don't really know what to say to God. I just want you to ask yourself, why did you cut your prayer short? Why did you cut that conversation off early? Did you maybe cringe out at yourself because you were starting to get a little bit too emotional during your prayer? Is it because you started thinking about the thing you wanted to give to God and it distracted you, drove your thoughts away? Or did you stop mid-thought because you believed you were being too negative in your conversation with the Lord? Okay, sorry about that. Battery. This happens to me a lot. Either my batteries are really old or I'm not charging them as long as I think I am. So yeah, those are just a couple of the reasons I've compiled when I really sat down and took time to think about it. And it's so important because there shouldn't be any barrier between us and God other than ourselves. And in this case, we are in our own way when we're doing this. I've really been loving and looking forward to the times that I pray and I don't know what to say. Just think about that for a second. I mean, when we go to God for something, it's because we don't know what to do and we're seeking His fatherly guidance from us. What better way to get closer to Him than to ask Him, I don't know what to say to you right now or how to put my feelings into words. So I want you to fill me up with your words and wisdom and speak for me. Gosh, what a load off. If I could have God speak for me every single day, that's a whole new level of admittance and accountability in yourself to be like, God, I need you so badly that I don't even know what to say right now or what to tell you. How do I ask you for the things that are all swirling around in my mind? How do I articulate that? All in all, don't read too much into it. Any time with God is fruitful, and that conversation is probably one that you need to have. Think about it. Have you really had that conversation with Him before? If you're stuck in a place right now where you feel like you're climbing out of your own mind and thoughts, give it a try. See how it feels. What else can you do? Literally. If you've tried everything or feel like you've tried everything, try this. It might bring you more inner peace than you realize. He really does want to hear the good, bad, and the ugly. So stop trying to pray perfectly. No one is perfect, and we know that. So why are you trying to be perfect? He made you in His image, and giving that back to Him is what He's looking for from you. So seek Him out in that space, the unknown and the I don't knows.